I'm the owner president, Phillips Signs, Inc., located in Seaford, Delaware. 28 employees, great installers, great designers, great fabricators. Started doing hand-painted signs, got well known for that. Did that for years, and just as my customers grew, I grew. We started doing work for, banks, furniture stores, whatever. As they grew, then they wanted, I want a lighted sign. I want letters, I want this. And I'm like, I don't do that, but I said, but I'll figure out a way. So I just found the right people. I got people that were smarter than me, more talented than me, that did things I didn't know how to do. And I was lucky enough to get them to join me. And man, then it just took off. We put a new building up about 5 years ago for our CNC equipment, our channel letter benders, our routers. And it's just been a blessing. I mean, it really has. It amazes me every day that I pull up here that where this has all come to now. I've learned over the years to invest in people and invest in equipment. Always been a big believer, if you don't stay on that cutting edge, you're getting left behind. I do my research. I look at things, what's the best value for Phillips Signs to continue to grow. I'll never forget in the early 90s, as we were growing, we didn't have a crane truck, and I couldn't afford a crane truck. So somebody I knew had I think it was a 74 Garland, all electric crane. It looked like a fishing rod. Every time you used it, it looked like a fishing rod. But I will tell you, we put a mess of signs up with that stupid thing. But it was all electric, and it was a pain. I got a bad taste for anything electric. So I kind of switched from anything electric to being stuck on everything hydraulic. My son, he has a degree in electrical engineering. He looks at things different than me. He does all the maintenance on these trucks. So it came time we needed a new service truck. Needed a box type design that would hold everything, and we needed a reliable bucket unit on it, a lift unit on it. Started doing my research, came across van ladder, and first thing I told him was, I said, son, it's all electric. I said, I don't think it's for us. In his view, it was a much simpler design. And one of his pet peeves about anything that runs on hydraulics is the idle time on the engines, because he's also very much into maintenance and longevity of the powertrain on these trucks. On my bigger Elliots, there's no way around it. They're hydraulically driven. These trucks get a massive amount of idle time. It's hard on them. And he says, I'm just telling you that the maintenance on these van ladders is going to be so much less. But he said, more importantly, the truck doesn't have to sit there and run. He said, look at what we're going to save engine idle hours. And I said, let's give it a whirl. So we got our first one. It's on the Workport body. The Workport body was, that was just so nice, and it just helped everything. You could really set that truck up, which we did. And that first one we had was a great setup for service. And we learned, and I think we kept that thing for 5 years, 6 years. We learned that it truly was pretty much maintenance free. It just, very little goes wrong. So it really worked well. And I don't tend to keep equipment to the point of wearing it out, because number one, it loses so much value. We actually had a lot of mileage on the truck because we use it so much. So my son said, it's time to get another one. And I said, well, you want to stick with van ladder? He goes, I see no reason not to. He said, it's been everything they said it would be and then some. So we started looking into another one. And when I started looking into it, I was like, wow, look how many improvements they've made. The people at Van Ladder have never sat still and said, okay, we've made a nice product, let's just sell it. They're always innovating. The Chariot Bucket design, all the new add-on accessories for installation and service, just brilliantly thought out. I mean, extremely simple, common sense stuff that a guy using that truck every day shakes his head and goes, now this is a good idea. The crews are already skeleton. So anytime I can send one man out by himself to install something, it's a game changer for me because I got another guy who goes install something else. So we bought the second one, and it has been, I mean, it's just been everything again. It's reliable, it works. The tech that runs that truck, he absolutely loves the van ladder. So come to today, just in the past few weeks, past month, I have always had a bucket truck of my own. I'm a hands-on owner. I do most of the surveys for our jobs. I still help on installations every single week. That is what I am very, very good at. Plus, I'll be honest with you, I enjoy it. I mean, I get to meet the customers. I get to show them that I'm involved, and I just love doing that. I've had a transit van with a hydraulic bucket on it for, I guess I bought it in 2018. It's been a great vehicle. It's a great size, limited in reach, usually lacking somewhere between 8 to 10 feet. I'm also been struggling with the van design, a transit van design, because of lack of space. So I sat down with my son. I said, all right, so I want to go something a little bigger. I'll be honest with you, I was going straight hydraulic because that's all I've ever done. I like the speed, I'm used to it, but my son was adamant. He said, you need to get a quote from Van Ladder. He said, I just think that if you could get past your obsession with speed of hydraulics and learn to just take your time and use the Van Ladder, he said, I think you would actually like it more. So got a quote from Van Ladder, extremely competitive. I mean, it was one or the other. And with everything that Van Ladder has done with me through the years that I've been dealing with them, the service has been there, the tech support's been there. Again, everything they say they'll do. And that means a lot to me. I decided, you know what, we're gonna go Van Ladder again. So I've ordered it, it's here. Still got a lot of work to do to set it up. It's gonna be totally different than what I would say is a setup on a service truck. I'm gonna use this for surveys and installations. It now has variable speed. So again, here's something they didn't have to improve on, but I think they listen. They listen to what we say as the ones that are using this ladder every day. What would you like to see? And one of my main beefs has been it's not fast enough. So the variable speed works very well, and I was impressed. It is quicker. So I'm excited. I think this is going to be a great addition to our fleet.